This final video simply takes everything we've been talking about and takes it one step further. Let's consider the square root of 36x squared y squared. Well, we know that 36 is 6 squared. So we have 6 squared x squared y squared, which means our final result is 6xy. Let's consider another one. The square root of 64p to the 64th power. And don't get overwhelmed. Remember that you know that 64 is the same thing as 8 squared, and that p to the 64th, by power to a power, is p to the 32nd squared, which means we'll end up with the positive value of 8p to the 32nd. Let's try one more. The square root of 121 a to the 6th, b to the 8th. Well, 121 is 11 squared, and a to the 6th is a cubed squared by power to a power, and b to the 8th is b to the 4th squared. So when we take the square root, we'll get 11 a cubed b to the 4th. Why don't you try a couple? First, I'll have you start with the square root of 225 x squared y squared. Then I'd like you to try the square root of 81y to the 36th. Finally, I'd like you to do the square root of 144 x to the 10th y to the 12th. Hit pause and give it a shot. Alright, let's see how you did. Well, 225 is the same thing as 15 squared, which means for the first one, our final answer would be 15xy. For our second one, we know that 81 is 9 squared, and by power to a power, y to the 36th is y to the 18th squared. So our final answer must be 9y to the 18th. Finally, we know that 144 is 12 squared, x to the 10th is x to the 5th squared, y to the 12th is y to the 6th squared. So the square root of all of that is 12 x to the 5th, y to the 6th. I hope this makes a lot of sense to you, and let me know if you have any questions.